Well, in any case, we'll talk about that.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll start. Top left-hand corner, we have our pink Terran player. It is CovertMuffin, playing for Team DJ. Go.
And in the bottom right of the map, we have his opponent. Still down 2 maps. We have Caesura's. Swanky's Caesura. I got that backwards.
We have Caesura Swanky.
Kind of refer to our whole team that way if we wanted to. Technically, he's the team owner. But anyway, yeah, nobody's doing anything particularly crazy with their probes. Just putting down pylons. So and putting down a supply depot because he's not
and supply depots because
this is gonna mix me up a little bit. But yeah, while we wait for things to get rolling, yeah, I actually thought the same thing. I thought the Destiny DLC was like, this should have been maybe $10, maybe $15.
Yeah,
at most.
I think $10.
Jeez.
But going back to what you said, I love that story. The story missions, they were so much fun.
Yeah, they were really good.
The story missions in that game are fantastic.
I should qualify this a little bit. So I actually haven't played the Strike or the Raid yet.
Okay.
If they're really good, that might justify it.
Yeah.
Because adding high-end content is actually so important for a game like Destiny.
Yeah. I think... I want to play the Strike tonight. And... Yeah, I was going to say that you're kind of lucky in that you have since you have the PS4 version, you get 2 Strikes, and I just get the 1.
Oh, there are 2?
I'm playing on Xbox One.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the second one. I wonder if it's like time locked or I have to do a bunch of other quests for it. That was weird, by the way. They like locked the Strikes behind single player stuff.
They did?
Kinda, yeah. Like not the Raid. The Raid is like
weird.
accessible right off the bat, but to get to the Strike, I had to beat the story missions and 3 of these bosses.
Case, you're not playing Zerg. What are you doing?
Oh man, you know what he's doing? He's having fun right now.
He is.
He's doing.
Case is a happy-go-lucky guy who likes to play goofy stuff in this game.
So this was one of the only maps where you could do stuff like this as a Protoss player and kind of get away with it because of its the way the map is structured.
Yeah.
Thing is, against Covert, I'm not sure that's the greatest idea. This guy seems to really love these one-base attacks.
Really, yeah. And it looks like he's planning on being aggressive off one base with Terran as well. But I mean, like we said, Case is having fun. He's probably not too concerned about whether he wins or loses. It looks like he's just having a good time, and I can respect that.
Absolutely, and there's one way that we always know that a Protoss player is trying to have fun. And that's when you see them build carriers.
Yeah,
they're doing that. They're doing that thing where they're like, maybe one game I can win with carriers. Maybe I can be White Raw too.
Yeah.
And then you don't. You're like,
I'm not White Raw. Nobody is. Nobody has special tactics like White Raw. So what is this? Okay. Is that 2 starports going down? Yeah, it is.
It is. Oh, is he going for a...
Is he going to go for a super aggressive Banshee build? Off of one base?
We'll find out in a moment here.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's Cloak.
Yep, there's Cloak. Okay, so...
That answers that question. But that's interesting to go for 2 starports with that. It looks like he really wants to go pretty hard into that. And to be honest, what happens to Case here depends a little bit on what his tech is. I feel like if he goes Robo, he probably is going to have a pretty hard time with this. If he goes Stargate, he can probably... the timing's going to be really thin, but he can technically deal with it.
Yeah.
Defensive timing, that is.
Yes.
There. I don't mean attack in this particular case.
Well, yeah. So this is going to be a double Banshee. And everybody's texting me all at once. So
this could be one of the worst things that could happen to Case, though. Most cases, he's going Robo. Oh, boy. Well, if he has adequate cannon coverage, he might be okay double Robo.
Well, is he want to go for like a Colossus build?
Yeah, War of the Worlds, maybe. Just all of Colossus.
Maybe he forgot that that Muffin was going Terran?
I don't think so.
It's hard to predict what Case is planning.
At this point. He is definitely doing something unique.
Yeah.
But here comes the Terran. And Banshee shows up. See, I think he has one photon overcharge, which will delay this a little bit. By the way, he is just building lots of robos.
Why
So many robos.
is he going to go for an immortal push? Is he going to do the Soul Train?
You can totally do something like that against Terran. It's not, I think, the most common thing in the world, but it does work.
Yeah.
Of course, he's really bleeding probes right now,
Yeah,
which isn't
I don't
that
think he really-
bad because his opponent is on one base, but
Yeah.
it's still frustrating.
He's making nothing but... Case is making nothing but observers.
Okay, he's screwing around. Here comes the observers. He's going to be able to see his enemy. Well, he dies. Okay.
Yeah.
They're not even cloaked, though.
No.
Nope, here come... Nope, he doesn't have photon
More
overcharge.
observers.
Oh, but he needs to move one up by that guy who's actually revealed under the Nexus in order to kill him, or is he just gonna... He's just rallied them all into this particular Banshee. Okay, okay. Meanwhile, he's getting out observers. He's got 5 observers.
Why is he just making observers?
He's gonna be able to stare his opponent to death.
Yes.
No, honestly, I will totally give Case style points. So many style points here. I think he's just... When he saw the Banshee, he was like, welp, I'm probably dead.
Yeah.
So now he's going
Covert isn't even like putting SCVs back to mining.
Base race.
What's observers?
All right. What are the terms of this base race, in my mind? Is he trying to get to the other person's base before all of his Nexi die? Which I think he can do.
I think so.
He's losing one. This big blob of orange moving out on the map that actually can't do anything.
I love this.
Oh, man.
This is great.
Imagine if you could roll this in mono battles.
Oh, man.
The strangest thing.
Oh, that'd be great. Or if you could
Spread
just,
out.
like, roll, like, changelings. Case. What are you doing, and why are you doing it?
He's floating into the base. There's no detection here just yet. Here comes the blur.
I'll bet it, and I'll bet to Muffin, it probably looks like...
Damn close, JG.
Case isn't even in StarCraft anymore.
He's gone back to Poe.